Here and well, as the title of this stream implies, yes, I did go drinking, and now I'm here playing Fortnite. Okay, I'm not really drunk anymore. I'm more of a sobering up now, and but I'm still feeling like a small buzz where I'm like, no, I feel confident enough to try to play Fortnite and stream it like a dummy. I really wouldn't recommend it. I really would recommend it at all. I'm just looking at my messages here. Well, I know before my last, or probably like last two few streams or so, I'm like, fuck Fortnite. Fortnite can go to hell or whatever. And it can for the most part. I think I pretty much am done with this game. For the most part. Um, the hell is it like? It's really hard to explain that. I don't really fucking hate it entirely to in reality, but what I don't like about it, and I guess you could say, you know, if you go looking for bad things, you're gonna find bad things. You go looking for good things, you're gonna find good things, of course. Well, me being the, you know, genuine person that I am, I actually did like, and honestly, I really actually don't know how I found these. If I'm being, you know, very blunt here, I actually came across some videos on YouTube that talked about Fortnite being Fortnite's no longer really Fortnite anymore. It's way too casual. Like the only real skill gap does not lie within does not lie within the, you know, shooting and everything. It actually lies within its fucking building mechanic, which probably isn't much of a probably isn't a bad thing, but it's probably not a good thing either. I'm just gonna jump to 8. Fuck it, you know. Yeah, I got these. Why not? Ooh. Okay, there's nothing right here. Anyway, the hell is like I know, like, you know, and I know like my shooting isn't, you know, too good in this game, whatever. But what the hell is like? At the same time, I don't think my shooting on this game is very shitty. That, you know, it needs like that I'm bitching on based on my own shittiness of this game. Cause, you know, honestly, it's really not that at all. If I'm being quite honest with you, like what it really is, if I'm being quite frank here, is that I have all these badass guns. Why am I can't? I guess to take off the meteorites to make you jump like a million miles away. I think for me is like the mechanics of it. It's just simply like, well, if you're a good builder, you'll win, more than likely so. Like, what the fuck? That was really far from what the game was when it first started. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, the building mechanics were indeed there. They were. But it wasn't so heavily reliant on it. Not really at the time. Like, I think, based when I first started playing it, I think this game was pretty goddamn even out. If I'm being quite honest. Which I know I just said that not too long ago. Hey, I'm a little buzzed. Coming some slack. Anyways, I'm still sobering up. But anyway, what I'm getting at is just simply like, well, yeah, you know, it's super duper neat that, you know, you want to make it more balanced for casual players because you don't want them to feel, I guess you could say, excluded. But I mean, look at this nonsense, man. I remember when I used to pick up like a fucking, I actually remember when I used to pick up like a piece of like a brick, right? And they'll give you like at least 30 brick from it. And now I'm only getting 20. And I'm getting very less and less wood. Like, what the hell? Epic. And I get it, there's a lot of fucking people that play this game. Most, I'm pretty sure, are kids. I would assume. I could be wrong. You know, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. I'll stand corrected. But I'm gonna go on a limb and say, yeah, it's probably more likely for kids though. Oh wait, what? Hey, what the hell? I thought I changed the thing. What the crack? No, not Combat Pro. Builder Pro, dude. I had it set to this last time. Unless I changed it and I completely forgot. I probably did that. Because that does indeed happen. Oh well, let's make our way through all these chests. Oh, look at that. I came across like 2 bricks and all those or so, and out of all that brick I gotten, only one of them is goddamn. Only very little of that brick gave me like 20 to 60. Oh goddamn. I don't know. I'm not trying to fully complain and shit on Fortnite because it's still a good game for now at least. I think if they're not really careful and honest, they're really gonna lose like fan base. You know, honestly, because I think they're kind of doing a disservice to a lot of people that started from day one on this game, to a lot of people that are, you know, just that can still just pick it up at any moment in time and be like, hey, you know what? I think I'm good at this game. I mean, when I played, I don't think I was good at this game at all. I thought it sucked. And somehow I actually started winning games, and I'm like, huh, I guess I am kind of good, I guess. What the fuck? But now I'm like, oh shit, like, I guess I really am not that good at this game. I fucking suck. I can't even get a win anymore. I could really, like, get a few kills on this game. Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna take that. Alright, there you go. But again, like I said, I'm not saying that this game isn't, you know, this game is far from dead. So, you know, I don't think this game may, if it ever does decide to somehow fizzle out, I think that will be a damn good while before that ever even happens, because oh wow, what the fuck game? Oh wow, you little dirt bastard, you. Oh wow, that didn't hurt me, what the fuck? Wow, what this dude trying to do? Oh my god, I suck. And I can attest to that, actually. I'm not mad at that at all. I fucking totally blew that. I'm just not that good at this game anymore, and that's fine. That's okay. For the most part. But I think sorry, just finishing off a message to a friend. Sorry about that. Uh, well, what the crap is it? I think like for me, I have so much time investing into this game. God damn, I know I rub my nose. I promise you I don't do coke or anything like that. I'm just when you grow old, you definitely get a lot of hair, especially for some reason my fucking nose that gets so goddamn like itchy like so easily. It's terrible. um, but what the crap is it like? I like this game, and I don't want to dislike it. But I gotta say, I am starting to. I was indeed and truly am, and disliking it less and less as time flies by. Not because, I'm like, oh, it's too popular, mainstream. No, man. I think when things are mainstream, like if you hit mainstream on things, that means that you've done right because that's the idea of any fucking person that's trying to make it big. If you're gonna try to make it big, you're not gonna make it big by staying underground, are you? No, you make it big by making it big and being known by everybody. And you can't be known if you're not known. Like, and I know that probably sounds like very stupid to say, honestly. But you know what I mean when I say it. You can't be known if you're in the underground world about it. Oh, what the fuck? Like, any artist tell you, yeah, being underground is a good place to start, but especially musical artists, but you're never gonna break out by being in the underground. And I'm not saying that people need to go and like completely like deviate from what they were in order to be really popular. But at the same time though, oh yes, got you. Hey, at least I got a kill from there. Haha. Yeah. Yay! Yeah, I got a kill, which I shouldn't be. Nowadays, if you ask me, I think getting a kill is like. I feel like I'm treating getting a kill like getting a fucking victory now because I'm like that shitty at this game now. That where I won a game with 8 goddamn kills was, to me, that was good. That was a badass goal right there. And I would go throughout games getting like fucking 5 or 6 kills and shit. And I'm like, hey, that was a good game. I made it down to like the final 2 or something like that, or final 4 or 5 with only 5 kills. But no, I'm not. I don't do it anymore. I suck. Probably because this game, I think I said it's too casual for everyone now. I think everyone that's anyone doesn't see like Fortnite and think, no, this is a game that's fucking like, this is a game that's like esports is all about, which it can be. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'll gladly agree to that. Yeah, it can be, man. This game is really fucking fun. But, oh, my footage is sorry. But it can be. And it probably will be at some point, maybe. Well, probably like not anytime soon because it's too busy being like, no, we're as much as we really want to be, the esports type. We really want to be, we really want to be for everyone. But I'm not gonna lie though, that's a really good way to sell a game if, to be quite frank. But like I said, that's a good way to sell a game though. Cause again, you're not gonna fucking make a game, or you're not gonna sell a game by playing it safe and sticking to the underground world. I'm not saying that the underground fans are, are worth investing in, but I mean, if you're gonna try to be like, okay, well, we need to break out of this underground part, but we want to stay true to the real fans, it's kind of like Star Wars, man. You don't just be like, hey, no, we're just gonna do something completely different, and people will more likely love it. I mean, yeah, not gonna lie, you're probably gonna get some fans along the way, some new fans. But if you already have something that you establish like a big fan base off of, and then you straight up tell them, oh, nah, no, forget y'all, we're gonna go to the newer crowd, you're not gonna fucking win anything. Yeah, sorry, this is I feel like this is becoming a bit of a, I feel like this video was really less of me playing me and more me being like doing like a drunk rant or something like that. Which I'm not gonna lie, I promise I'm not really that drunk. Well, actually, scratch that, I'm not really drunk anymore. I was drunk pretty good earlier, but that was like I would say that was about maybe like 2 hours ago earlier. Now I'm actually a bit sobered up, but otherwise I don't think I would ever been able to have gotten a kill. And it's like ooh, I like that. Alright. Oh, well, I already got a blue one, so I don't need the green one, but I do need to heal up. And like I said, I don't fucking hate this game. I think this game still has a bit of fun to it. I'm not gonna lie, I think it's really starting to drift away from what they believe fun was, but whatever. It still is pretty fun. But I think from what I've seen, like on all the updates and everything, my god, I think they're really going to town from like, making people like I feel like they're like punishing like experienced players for fucking, kind of feels like they're punishing like experienced players for like casual players. Like, okay, well, you know what, I understand you like the way it was before, but you know what though, we need the kids. We have to have the kids. It's like YouTube if you think about it in a sense. Oh, what? What the hell is that? See, that, if you ask me, was total bullshit. Fucking blue, man. That's one thing I've been like really trying to keep track of this game is bloom, because I never really looked into this whole, number like point for damage. But it did strike me as a curiosity at one point not too long ago, and I was like, so I'm like, what's up with Fortnite? Like, why does it seem so different from what I, originally started with? And I actually came across that Fortnite uses bloom, and I was like, oh no, I've seen this before, kind of on sort of. I'm not really sure to use it or not, but it seemed like it. Goddamn, Borderlands. And I was like, what the fuck, man? Why would they put this on there, man? Why couldn't they just focus on the, like, I don't know, an actual gun mechanics instead of building mechanics? I like the building, but what the fuck, you know? Seriously, what the fuck? Because the more I think about Bloom, the more I realize, like, dude, oh man, this Bloom stuff is terrible. I can't say that, because I've looked back at some of my own streams, and I was like, dude, like, I know I don't suck. How am I getting all these misses all of a sudden? And then this game was just really starting to crawl, like, get under my skin and make me crawl, and I was just like, what the fuck is about this game that's just driving me away, man? And I tried to read into more, and I'm like, oh. And then that's whenever I came across the Bloom system that I found out, you know, is the gun mechanics, because that's what I was really trying to look up, was the gun mechanics. I was like, what the fuck gun mechanics are you using with this? Because it feels off. And sure enough, like I said, I came across Bloom, and I was like, oh god, like, sweet Jesus Christ. This is what they're using for gun mechanics? What? Dual pistols. I think these dual pistols actually was pretty innovative. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was pretty catchy. I think it's pretty catchy. But man, the more I think about it, the more it's like, man, no wonder. I feel like this Bloom system really hasn't even been touched up on really at all. Like, okay, well, there's a Bloom system, and it kind of works. But what about the other people that don't, like, I mean, what? I don't know. But then again, at the same time, though, to change the Bloom system would be to, like, change up the game almost on its entirety. And a lot of people don't want that. As a matter of fact, no one really wants that. No one really wants the game to change up on its entirety and be like, okay, well, this is how we are now. But then again, though, with this game, with all these fucking updates, they might as well. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck they have to lose by doing that? Because they're doing, like, so many goddamn updates. They're adding up so much bullshit that doesn't need to be added. I mean, what? Seriously, what did they have to lose from that? A fan base. So you're kind of starting to lose a bit of fan base, but if you really think about it. But I mean, oh, what the fuck? Okay, they put it there, I guess, to look cool or something. This is the room that you cannot get in, I guess. Oh, cool. Shrooms. If I can get high on shrooms or something like that. Oh, I'm at 100. I'm that drunk, I guess. I guess I'm still that, on the drunk end. That's awesome. Oh, hell yes. Alright, I think the only thing that really makes sense on this fucking game right now, aside from the building mechanic, is its shotgun mechanics. Like, the shotgun, you really can't miss on the Bloom system of shotguns, because it's like a really... You can only miss if you're really, like, you know, if you actually miss. Like, if your fucking, like, crosshair is not within, on that person you're shooting at them. But, yeah. Holy shit. I don't know. I know a lot, any of you would say, okay, well, if you hate it so much, why don't you just stop playing it? Well, god damn it, I don't want to see it go away. I actually want it to thrive still. because it is a thriving game. It's been thriving since it first started. But I feel like the more this game will, the more the popularity rose, the more this game lost what the fuck it actually was. Really. I'm not necessarily saying that. I mean, you can say, well, it changes your mind, and that's a good thing. Well, yes and no. Like, again, if I don't put it into comparison with anything that's, relatively that badass popular, it's kind of starting to fall from grace, would be Star Wars. I mean, just like The Last Jedi, yeah, it was a bit, what's the word for it? Polarizing. They tried something new, and you're like, holy shit, this is something new, for sure. This is indeed something new. But now, just because it says, or just because it is something new, doesn't necessarily mean that it's something good. I mean, let me put it to you like this, okay? I never, or not never, but let's just say, for argument's sake, that I've never eaten fucking, let's say I've never eaten beans, like actual pinto beans. Like non-mashed beans or whatever the fuck. Like as a whole. So I sat there and I get a plate of cooked beans, let's say, these people are wow. I should really gotcha. I thought I was gonna miss. Oh god. Oh, I built the wrong thing. That wasn't my fault in its entirety. Whatever. I'll keep trying a little bit. I'm not nearly done with this game just yet. I'll give it one more go around. Again though, I think if you ask me, this game for me is probably only good in small doses. And that's probably a bad thing, because I think that means I'll probably never be really good at this game ever. Because its skill gap relies in the building, which I've never really took a lot of consideration into. If you ever seen my streams of Fortnite fun since the day it ever started. God, everyone has that fucking dance now. What the hell, man? I guess people really are goddamn sheep, I tell you. Don't get me wrong, I like this game because I wanted John Wick, and unfortunately, in order for me to get goddamn John Wick, I had to actually buy all this bullshit for it and spend a lot of money into it. But I had the money at the time to get it, but oh my god, there's so much people that have that dance. I don't think half of it is even, well, because I had the money for it. I think it's more because it's because they really wanted to have it. No. Man, when you oversaturate things a little bit, you really fuck it up. If you don't believe me when I say stuff like that, if you ask me as the greatest example anyone could ever present to you, the fucking glam music, man. If you ever fucking looked up any history, look at the fucking history of glam music, which is they call it glam metal or glam rock or whatever you want to call it. And this was in the 80s, man, when bands were coming out and they were dressing chicks and whatnot with a lot of makeup and stuff, and they're like, hey, we're gonna And they played some pretty good music. I don't like to lie, because I actually like some glam rock music. But what had happened was it just got so overplayed, so repetitive. Well, not really repetitive, but a lot of it just sounded so terribly the same. Like, you'd really question yourself, like, what the fuck am I listening to exactly? You know, like, I thought this was this band. No, it really wasn't, actually. It was actually this band. And you're like, what? No. Yeah, it was. Okay, this is the only one that has the... Oh, hell yeah. Well, I definitely need that, so... Oh boy. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Well, this person's obviously trying to kill me. Gotcha. Oh my god, that was close. Honestly, this dude probably should have had me. Glad he didn't though. Oh, I forgot the goddamn recording. But I was so sure the shotgun, that's why I used it. So I'm at least getting a kill, a match. Which I'm not necessarily sure that's honestly a good thing. Woo! Okay. But here I am now, I only have like 100 lives, and yeah. This is not bueno at all. But anywho, I know I got extremely off topic at that point. Glam rock, man. If you look at it, it was good for what it was when it first started, and then it just got. I remember I heard a quote too, and especially they did like a documentary on. It was called The Decline of Civilization, the Metal Years, because at the time, it was LA, it was glam. So they did a whole documentary about it. If you've never seen it, you should go check it out. And it really, you know, does point out like everything that fucking, you know, fell out. I mean, if you ever look at the 80s in general, I think the 80s motto was simply anything that's worth doing is worth overdoing. And I think that's kind of what Fortnite is doing. Cause like said, if you look at glam, and then you see like if you see that fucking, if you watch it and you're like, holy shit, like this was actually, it actually got really bad, and like whatever, everything that was glam, you know, stuff that was, I guess you could say, in a quote from the movie was, what was funny, all of a sudden became sad, and that's true. I think nothing really quite summons that best than Fortnite in a small way. Again, I'm not, fully talking shit about it and saying that Fortnite can straight up go to hell, because here I am playing it. Actually, I said I like it. And it's like glam metal, you didn't really want it to be, you didn't want it to end up how it was, but it ended up how it was because it just kept going with the flow on it. And the most powerful of it all moments, and I know this is kind of relevant to Fortnite, was that interview they had with Chris Holmes. Oh my god. You see that interview in that movie or that documentary of, oh shit, in that documentary about, glam metal music, and then you see that and you're like, oh no, that, like, yeah, this, they overdid it for sure, and who's to say, over Fortnite won't do the same, because if you ask me, that it really feels like that's what it's leaning towards, is overdoing itself, because it's trying to, like, I think, like, the difference between the two is that, like, in a sort of weird way, glam was definitely, it wasn't trying to please people, but at the same time it was. Like, when one band did a power ballad, and then they found out that they can make a lot of money out of it, which, ideally, yeah, that was a good song, and it was a good idea. But then all of a sudden, you have like 100 other bands doing it, and you're like, what the fuck? Oh my god, I keep forgetting that I had a golden thing and I did not use that. I'm indeed an idiot. But you know what, and honestly, this game did not really get me as upset as I did before when I played it a few times, probably because a bit of the beer is still within me. And my words are probably still slurring, so I probably am a lot more drunker than I appear, but in reality, I'm probably just really tired, and honestly, or sleepy, whichever one you want to, like, ping it under. I think, honestly, like, I can honestly tell you, though, the only thing I ever bought from Fortnite from it was probably like the, what was it, the pick squeak, because I thought it was, like, kind of, hilariously cute. I'm like, hey, I want that, for I need to use that in my game. Why not, right? I honestly didn't think it was gonna be as much as what it was worth. Like $20-something, and I was like, what in the fuck? And yeah, I had the money for it, but I'm not gonna lie, like, once I bought it, I felt dirty. Like, that's how bad I felt when I got it. I'm like, I like it, so I'm obviously gonna keep using it as my pickaxe, but I felt dirty. And then, oh, you know where this came from? It's because I got, who was it? This dude, the Omen. And I was like, okay, he looks cool. I think I'll get him. It wasn't that much, yeah, it really wasn't that much, cool stuff or whatever, but, I thought it looked pretty decent, and at the time, I was like, I have more than plenty of money to burn off, why not? And I bought the Oracle, whatever the hell you want to call it, the Omen dude. You know what, the Oracle is his staff actually that he used, the fucking pickaxe replacement. That was this character in. The Omen. Okay, when I got him, after I bought him, I actually felt a lot more dirty than when I got the Pick Squeak, because the Pick Squeak, I actually was like, no, I'm gonna use this. But I bought the Omen dude and I haven't even fucking used it once. On either here or even my fucking PC. Which is bad. And I asked myself, what the hell was I smoking in it? The only thing I really I did put to use was probably his fucking cape here. And that's it. But that's what I'm saying, man. Like, I think this game is, like, it's, whatever spell it had on me is starting to deteriorate. And that's not good, because, I mean, if you ask me, Rocket League still hasn't deteriorated for me at all. And I started playing that game since, season 2, whenever season 2 was around, and only got I only played a little bit of it actually at that time. I think when I started playing was in the middle of season 2, so it was actually not that long after it fucking came out at that point. And here I actually still play it like a lot. I play a lot more than I played this game, because something about it is just so, amazingly fun. They haven't really like done a lot of unnecessary changes, because they've more or less put the ball where it needs to be. And yeah, there's probably a lot of good, small things you can nitpick at it. But the way the ball trajectory flows, I guess the physics of it all is not that bad in retrospect. But for this game, I think this bloom stuff really is making it like based off of luck. Because if I'm looking back at my previous videos of this game, especially when I first started, I was like, dude, I mean, don't get me wrong, I didn't get a lot of wins, but I was kicking a lot of ass, at least, or at least a good amount of ass. I think I was a bit of a little less than average player, which is pretty good at that time, because everyone was still really getting up there. And then now, I don't think it's anything like that at all. I'm like, okay, I have these pro fucking like Bob the Builders here, constructing goddamn Eiffel towers and whatnot in a matter of seconds. And then all I have to do is just build that and then get a few shots on you and you're good. You're dead. You're as good as dead. Because they got the top advantage and they got a bit of a more easier way to get down to you. Which is, again, that's pretty good. I mean, well, why don't you just get better at building? Ugh. Well, fuck, I didn't have to rely on it that much when I first played this game. But they implemented it, and I'm like, fuck. There's something I have to get good at now. Son of a bitch. Oh, well, anyways, this is pretty much I guess you could say a somewhat drunk stream of me bitching and complaining and being a gigantic pussy about a fucking Fortnite, a video game, mind you, that's free. And I know it seems like I'm hating on it a lot, but if I could take a real serious moment, I don't hate it per se. I really actually want it to thrive and be as good as it was since the day I first started playing it. Since the day I saw a trailer for it, or even saw an article of it, and like, this is a direct competitor game, sort of, to PUBG. PUBG was a top dog at that time, man. And then I hear about this game, I'm like, hey, no, it's another battle royale. I mean, it's only 2 games. Well, not really. Just came with H1Z1, but I was like, hey, it's another battle royale. There's really not that much of these genre games going around, so I convinced a whole bunch of friends of me, hey, let's try this game out. And I did. I went and actually I bought the game like an idiot because I mistook the wrong fucking release dates. And it was like, oh, I think you need to buy this game. So I bought it, and I'm like, found out release date wasn't more until actually like a day and a half or so later, and I was like, oops. Well, fuck me. I got it. But I played it on my dude. This game is actually really fun. I like it. But that was well over a year ago. And now here we are, and we don't even got a new map. At least a new map. We don't got that. We don't got that because everyone's just want to like, well, let's make some lore out of it instead and throw in random stuff like these craters in the fucking earth. You don't even need to put them on there. You could just let that for the fucking original game itself to save the world. And that would have been perfectly fine. But nope, they're like, no, let's throw the lore into the Battle Royale. Like, what? Why? The Battle Royale is fine where it's at. Fuck. They could have just stuck with a damn playlist. Like the 50 versus 50. The all gold weapons. Snipers only. Rockets only. And it would have been fine if you asked me, but nope. So yeah, it makes me a little bit angry that they're doing all this stupid baloney stuff. And now they're making it where you're getting less and less and less materials for your shit. Like you need to spend more time fucking grinding for the materials than you do getting kills. What the fuck, Epic? But I should have known something like this would come from them. Just look at goddamn Gears of War 4 for the PC. If you ever played that, oh my god, you really can't play it because there's nothing to play. 125 gigs of nothing. Mind you, Gears of War is a creation from goddamn Epic Games, or for the Epic Games main studio of it, with the Unreal Engine. And then here you are with Gears of War 4, that you're like, you know what, I want to play on PC now. Let's jump to PC and play it. I'm pretty sure my computer can handle it. Sure, why not? You get it, and you're like, you find out, oh man, it's like 100, like something plus gigs. I probably shouldn't. You're like, you know what? Let's give it a shot. So you download it, all this time goes by. You crank it on, the logo, and then back to desktop menu. You're like, what the fuck? You find out it's actually a very normal thing for it to be this way and not ever work. You know you spent money on it. What the fuck? The only difference being is that Gears costs money. Fortnite doesn't. Which is bad. Well, it's bad for them at Gears. The coalition on them. But again, I want this game to be badass. I want it to be good and fun. I'm not just for casual gamers, but for competitors. But I think they need to start paying attention more to the competitive side of the game than on the casual side. Because casual side is always going to be there. But I promise you, I highly doubt there's going to be like kids throughout this year that's gonna be like, no, I've never played this game now. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of kids that are very well experienced in this game that are 100 times better than me. But whatever. Anyway, this was a stupid stream that I did, and probably one of the worst streams I've ever done. Me bitching like a 10-year-old girl seeing her crush kiss peck another dude's cheek for the first time. and I have this to complain about instead of writing it in a diary journal. Oh well. And I realized I kind of fucked up that whole entire metaphor too. Sorry. I'll do better next time. Anyway, I gave it a shot. I had a little bit of fun with it, well, sort of. I'll be out, and I'll definitely try to make another stream of this game. I'll try. I'm not too enthusiastic because I'm actually getting back into Halo. And that game, oh my god, thank god people will actually play the Master Chief Collection. Otherwise, I think I'd die because not really, but I mean, I miss fucking Halo, man. That game was it. You know, I think that's one of the games that really started me for me in competitive gaming wise. That I loved it so much. I'm doing that now, but only thing Mixer has to offer is a Mixer. Xbox has to offer is Mixer and Twitch. I can't do fucking YouTube on there, and it pisses me off. It bugs me because I would love to stream Halo Master Chief and even Modern Warfare 3. Actually, I started playing that too, and I can't stream it on YouTube. I can, but I have to set up my computer and all that bullshit too, and that's stupid. Fuck them. Why couldn't Xbox just make it like PS4 does? Simple, you know, process. You set up your shit, even if you have your shit set up, all I gotta do is make a title, hit the play button, and there you are. But no, they didn't do that. Fuckers. Anyway. Peace out, folks. On the first one.